Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be trying to talk about the MA4 relay and how I'm planning on trying to reverse engineer it. But first, basically these relays were used for 4-wire transmitting purposes in some Western Electric sets, primarily for the military. And the reason why I'm making this video is I recently acquired a autovon set. And I'm going to be trying to get it to work exactly how it once might have, if it had all the parts. Basically, this is a true MA4 relay inside of a 2683 AAI call director. I actually have two of this telephone, and I could just take this out and put it in the autovon phone, but I do have this phone connected to a CB radio talk circuit, and I think the call director is definitely valuable enough just by itself that I don't think it's worth it to take this out and put it in the autovon phone. So I'm going to be trying to build one from scratch, since they're actually a pretty simple part. Basically, it's a 24-volt relay, and it has 4 sets of make and break contacts. Here I have a diagram for the autovon phone I'm trying to restore. And here we see is the MA4 relay. And so you can see in the middle there's the common, and then normally closed, normally open. This one they have arranged weirdly. I don't know why, but that's still the same deal. And then here, same and same. So 4 sets of contacts that will make connections if they're on or off. And then here is the actual coil power, which is a violet and slate lead. There's the slate. So you can sort of see the color designations here. I personally despise Western Electric's diagrams for the most part. They're they're just stupidly organized and don't look anything like the actual thing. And some of it, I would argue, would actually be arranged and easier to understand if it was closer to what any of it actually looks like in person. When I make a diagram, I usually try and make it actually look like the real thing. Because it's really, really hard to trace these stupid wires going all the way across the page. And then, anyway, this is stupid because they actually have a resistor marked for terminal board 2. And this is actually part of the MA4 circuit. It's actually on the board with the relay, and it's actually soldered on there. So why they have it on terminal board 2, I don't know. Maybe this is a older version or something. I just find it really stupid that they actually put this resistor over here, and they don't tell you, of course, what rating it's supposed to be. So I used a voltmeter and also checked the color code of the resistor, and it should be about 2,900 ohms. And here I'll just show you for proof. There's the resistor on the board with the relay, and it's actually soldered down in between 2 of the wires. And you can see the wires are red, green, and yellow, brown. We'll look at this page. So yeah, yellow, brown, you can see there's one, and then red, green. So those, it's exactly the same. It's the same relay. And anyway, so if you're trying to build this relay, it should be pretty simple. You just need to find a 24-volt relay. This one is actually really close in size to the original, and I could have probably even scoured for some old line cards and maybe found one of these They're kind of a bit bulkier. I don't know, you could look around and it's not that hard to find a relay. But basically, it's just, the key is that resistor there, which is, again, 2,900 ohms. And it's just soldered in between the yellow-brown and the red-green. I'm going to be trying to find all the correct colored wires and actually recreate this professionally so that this will go inside of the autovon set and all the wires can just be connected exactly how they are in the diagram. So anyway, if anybody has any questions about this, just let me know. I'm happy to talk more about the 4-wire circuit or trying to rebuild other Western Electric phone items. This phone is definitely going to be a big project. I have rebuilt a few phones from scratch in the past, so overall this phone is smaller and not quite as complex as a call director, and the card dialer I would even say is a bit more advanced because I rebuilt this one from scratch. Literally, it was bare metal and nothing inside. I had to rebuild the dial because it was this was basically a test set. It was actually made in 1963 before the announcing of tone dialing to the public. And it was seemingly just a display model because the only thing real in it was the key strip. The hook switch was not real. It did not have any contacts, and the dial was just fake. There was no wires in it. So I ended up taking a junkier, newer dial that had the star and pound, and I took this one apart and hodgepodged them together to make a working phone. So luckily with this autovon set, I don't need to do that. It's just simply dealing with all of these connections on the paper. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Now hopefully people can actually build these MA4 relays. They're really not hard to make. Yeah, it's just that one resistor and the relay. So, thank you for watching, and like I say, just let me know if you need help.